So it's day 3, last day of Skyline to Sea Trail. You can probably tell from the headlamp and the low light conditions. We started in the dark. We have to get back down to Southern California, which is a long drive. Still walking through the old growth redwoods in Big Basin State Park, but we'll be leaving those behind soon and heading towards the Pacific Ocean. And this is just what we're seeing in the early morning of the redwood forest. Just a dark and mysterious forest path. It's too bad it's not sunny out because these are all redwoods right here. As you can see, yeah, it's a little bit lighter than it looks in the forest, just because it's always shaded here in the forest. A little bit further down on the trail, it's light up in the sky, but it's still kind of dark here. This is kind of cool. Get to walk through a fallen redwood. That's it. Yeah, a couple more up here, but there's still plenty of clearing up there for those. So, still in the redwoods. Still kind of dark, even though it's light outside. And yeah, just continuing on. Still a little bit more of this trail we've been walking now that's a little lighter. It's a very dense assemblage of ferns and little green vegetation and big redwoods. And then we're in a canyon next to a creek down here. Lots of cool redwood deadfalls just kind of naturally laying on the creek in the canyon. So it's a different hiking experience, but it's absolutely gorgeous, even though it's a little dark. So Brooke was kind enough to point out this thing that I almost stepped on and just kept walking by. That's a banana slug. It's an actual thing. It's not something UC Santa Cruz came up with on like an acid trip or something. It's an actual slug that's bright yellow. And even though it's bright yellow, you can clearly miss it, as I, again, walked past this and apparently almost stepped on it. But this is the very first banana slug I've ever seen in the wild. I don't really spend that much time up here in the Santa Cruz area, but super cool spot. I had been hoping to see one. They're crazy. Look at it. Now we made it to a creek crossing. This creek is still flowing. Got some little tiny waterfalls back there. And then of course it's under this nice canopy. Here, I'll turn around so you can see the other side. It's there's some of the water flowing. It's a nice little footbridge. And again, we're in a canyon with a creek and redwoods. There's some up there. And onward. So now we're talking. This is a waterfall. This is a Berry Creek Falls. There's a side trail that goes up to it. You can get a closer look, but we're probably not going to do that today, just because we're kind of crunched for time. That's the trail going up to the falls. You can see we're still in the redwoods. This is about where the old growth ends. This area was heavily logged, and according to the brochure from the state park, only 5% of the redwoods are remaining, which makes sense because they're, 1,000, 2,000, maybe more years old, and it's really easy to log those out because they can't replace themselves for millennia. So I'm glad they're still here so that I can see them. But yeah, we're getting out of the redwoods. A little further down the trail now, we've climbed out of the canyon. It's still kind of down there. You can see the trail widen out. It's actually an old logging road. I think we're going to be taking all the way down to the Pacific Ocean. But you can see there's a bit of a change in scenery. Still lots of trees, still a lot of ferns closer to the bottom of the canyon, but no more redwoods. So looking forward to getting first views of the Pacific Ocean. Starting to get some light streaming through on the trail. Still very beautiful. You got these mosses lined with ferns. All the green is lighting up. We still have some redwoods. They're just not the big old growth redwoods. So their bark is starting to turn reddish with the sun. And then we got the green ferns and the green pines, and it's still very beautiful. Still looking for the ocean. Haven't seen that yet, but very lovely trail. We have a deer sighting. Right here. Hello, deer. It's a deer sighting as we are moving out of the canyon. It's right next to the creek right now. There it goes. And then we go this way. Okay, so over here is the hiker path for the Skyline to Sea Trail. There's a horse and bike path too. The hiker path crosses this creek that we crossed kind of over where those people are. We were able to kind of rock hop and log hop and get across without getting wet, but we're in the final stretch and we gotta go uphill. Still have not seen the ocean yet. I hear it's there though. And then we'll come out on the beach. Getting close. Doesn't give us an exact distance to the beach, but I would say it's less than 2 miles at this point. Go in here. There it is, the Pacific Ocean. It does exist. Yeah, so we're getting close. That's where we're gonna end the entire hike, Waddell Beach, and looks like we just gotta follow this trail kind of around and down. And that's it. Skyline to sea. And now we have trail end right across the street. Beach time. And here it is, Waddell Beach, just north of Santa Cruz, California. We made it, so we have successfully navigated the Skyline to Sea Trail, starting at the crest of the Santa Cruz Mountains and ending at the Pacific Ocean and this very busy beach parking lot. But that's it for this adventure, unless we start swimming, which we're not gonna do. So until next time.